The reason we use cedar wood for our beehives is that it is strong-ish, it's dimensionally stable, it doesn't twist and warp with the weather like pine does. It's lightweight, relatively speaking, compared to plywood or pine. And the reason it's lightweight is because it's got a lot of air pockets in it. Well, if you have a bacterial infection in a box with a lot of air pockets in that are all more or less interconnected, because these are where the sap rises and flows and all the water was in the wood before it was dried, then the bacteria are going to get right into those holes and tunnels and whatever you call them, capillaries, because they're small enough, and a flame isn't going to touch most of them because the flame only goes over the surface.
Yeah.
And if you ever try to get the flame from anything into the corner somewhere like this without actually burning the wood seriously and destroying all your dimensional accuracy, you know that it's virtually impossible. Whereas if you make up a sensible dilution of bleach, sodium hydrochloride or whatever it's called, which is basically domestos.
Yeah.
Other bleaches obviously are available, and brush it on with a washing up brush, it will wash off the propolis quite effectively. It will get into all the cracks and fissures in the joints of your beehive and the capillary tubes of the actual wood, and kill the bacteria that are in there.
Yeah.
And then when you've finished, in sunlight it degrades to ordinary household salt, which is not poisonous, and water, which again is not poisonous.
Yeah.
And the salt won't do the bees any harm, and the water will evaporate. So,
yeah,
you know, it's all round, it's a far more effective and sensible thing than the thing of, you know, look, I'm a little boy playing with fire, watch me burn my beehive to the ground. Worst case scenario. But, you know, as I say, it has always seemed to me that the bleach option was far more sensible and effective, and as I also said just now, they have found, now that we're in the era of polystyrene beehives, that actually bleach kills American Foulbrood spores, which nothing else barring radiation has ever been proved to do, be able to do. So again, you know, as I say, it is very nice to have one's prejudices confirmed by genuine research by people who actually know what they're talking about.